What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back? Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation, beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this one day. High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then you honor us.
Yes, now go, and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one
I
of the
know my
Nora,
duty
one
to
of the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Approval without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go,
faithful woman
I will follow.
Throwback gang. How are you guys? It's been more than a year, but that's on me, not on you. Welcome to the brand new series on the channel, Horizon Zero Dawn. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're back, thank you for returning. This is the series that we'll be playing today and for the foreseeable future. So that was the wonderful opening cinematic that I did not want to ruin, and from this point on I shall be interjecting here and there, explaining what we are doing. But basically speaking, the cinematic was there to give us a lore building on the world, Rost, Aloy, and the world they live in. So let's see the second act of what's happening right now.
Well done. That's a good boy. Children, come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned. There. Oh, come on. There.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that this community would shun a whole child, and basically speaking, once you're an outcast, you cannot be allowed to partake in any clan activities, any tribe activities, and you're supposed to be shunned for the rest of your life. Now, that's kind of Spartan of the Nora, who are this tribe, while at the same time their Spartanness showcases itself in how they're also treating Nora, a little child. Not Nora, Aloy, sorry. But anyway, this is our first main quest, a gift from the past, and we have to go into the cave a bit to figure out what's happening.
But I can get through.
Basically figure out a different way out, because the way we fell in,
This
Aloy
must
has
be a ruin
teeny
of the
tiny
metal
hands
world.
and teeny tiny legs.
One of the old places.
I am going to be
Ross said
playing
never
this
go in
game
places like this.
for a while. I will
But I
be
have to find a way out.
I will be bringing new episodes almost daily, probably like 5 days a week of let's call it 6 days a week of Horizon, and on the 7th day maybe an F1 manage. Not going to be playing the game itself, the driving game itself
There's
sucks.
something
The
up
manager
ahead.
game is really good, and I'm gonna put mods in it,
What's that?
but I don't even know why I'm talking about a different game, and I should be focusing on Horizon for you guys. So this is Aloy. We are gonna be learning
something
more
shiny
right
there.
now, so let's see. So what Aloy has just picked up is a focus, and you can think of it as having your
Lights.
mobile phone stuck to the
Everywhere.
temple of your head. So
How does
the
it
best
do
that I can
this?
explain it. Now, the focus will allow us to see things that are unseen to the naked eye, kind of like having a third sight or an all-seeing eye. Take
metal
that with
door.
a pinch of salt. I'm
Closed.
trying to explain it the best as I can.
Maybe this device I found can help.
Anyway, right now we are supposed to solve a
More
very
lights.
simple puzzle. It's basically like an introduction to the puzzle system in the game. So it doesn't really offer much, but at the same time I can't really complain, as what you're gonna find out in this first episode anyway is that it's a stupidly extended tutorial section.
The shape.
So
It's connected
episode
to
1
the
is
door
definitely
somehow.
just gonna be a tutorial section, or you guys think we'll go through the tutorial section anyway. Solving
Changed
that
color.
puzzle was basically to make the pink end point down, and that's all that was needed. So we'll proceed on further. And yeah, so the Nora is basically the community Aloy is
The door
born
changed
into,
colour
but
too.
the story is quite complex, which we shall be unpacking as we move on forward.
Did it.
These are what we call data points, so some are audio, some are
Director Evans, flash traffic from
text-based.
USRC.
So
Black Quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
little Aloy is, you're basically going to, no, you're not gonna be playing the whole game as little Aloy. Thank goodness, because it would be hard to maneuver as a literal toddler,
What's
but
that?
at the same time it's kind of fun to get a backstory on her existence.
Want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy
It's
birthday,
kind of sad
Isaac.
that Aloy has to
Daddy
get
sure does
love and
love
affection
his
from a
little
little
big man.
hologram, because if you compare it to what happened right before she fell into the cave, the Nora mother, while she was trying to present her berries like the rest of the children, was quite cold to her and unwelcoming in a sense, and the fact that she feels more love from a hologram of someone she doesn't know than from an actual person in her own tribe is
Can you believe we
quite
actually celebrated
the
last
stark
night?
difference.
Well, we did. Kind of.
I mean,
Director Evans invited
that's what
everyone
I'm
to
taking
gather in
from
the
it.
community room.
Anyway,
Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be a mistake she doesn't want to repeat.
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds.
anyway, so what I'm currently
Being
doing
alive
right
is
now
some
is
kind
taking
of
data points to figure out what
pain
happened
to be
here.
eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet.
These data points
I don't wanna
basically tell
trail
a story.
I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell, an exclamation mark. So if that upsets
Why
whoever
did they
finds
die
this,
here?
too bad.
What happened to them?
I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
As you can quite hear from those data points, people died here, and these data points try to show us what happened
And
anyway.
at the hour of our death. Death. I'm sorry. It's been a while. Oh, these meds Johnny gave us are really something. So, okay, from the top, kids. Hail Mary, full of grace.
Yeah, not the happy scenario.
Seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity? Great idea, Director Evans. Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Okay, that guy was clearly mad.
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should have gone. Well,
Messages of regret. We'll love to hear it.
and maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to.
He found me. Ross found me.
At the very
Come
least,
here.
Rost has found us,
I'm
so
coming.
it's time to leave this underground
Be
caravan.
praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Honestly, Rost is a good dad. Makes being a parent look really, really hard by the looks of things, because apparently your kid can sneak away from home. But then again, he's done some quick thinking to remedy the situation. If your child is always gonna sneak out, they might as well know how to take care of themselves while they're out. So anyway, like I said, episode 1 in the series remains just
Holy
one
shit.
long tutorial section.
What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now.
I also like the
Follow.
way Rost perpetrates the common stereotype. As technology improves, the children understand it better than their parents, and the stereotype could not be more propagated than
The
it is right
wilds
now.
can be dangerous, Aloy.
Anyway, let's
We'll need to
listen
stay
to
close and do
more
as I say.
tutorials.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch, and I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries.
Blech.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Alright,
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
just so you know,
The Lord
she's not
Tribe watches
skipping on
these
her own. I'm
lands
just trying to
and keeps out
simulate
the
the
most dangerous
child
machines.
out with their dad.
Usually.
Or what I assume a little girl would be doing when they're out on a walk with their dad. So
Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I
hey
will be
man,
beside you.
slow down. We have like tiny feet. It's insane how much faster we get when we are jumping all over the place.
Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
Just so you know, I barely use these tactics.
There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. follow me across the trail to that tall grass. Oh, another one. Let it pass. Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright. Wait for it. That's the last of them. Let's move on.
Basically, the tutorial section is just to show you that you're supposed to try to be as stealthy as possible when you can. Not that I ever played this game that
I didn't see or hear you.
And yes, it's not
Now
my
stay
first time
close.
playing
That
it.
herd should be just ahead.
But I also realized that in my 2 previous playthroughs that I've done of this game on my own, that is, I did not even come close to doing 100%. So what I'm gonna try is to do 100% of this playthrough while recording, that is. So
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
Then he is a fool. Come now, let's find that herd. Follow.
I like that the story keeps reminding you of how much of an outcast you are. Must be sad though, living in isolation from the rest of the tribe, but
There. See them?
what can you do
These are
about
called
it?
striders. Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
I only approach a machine by stealth when I'm trying
Now,
to take them
I
over.
want you
Something
to
that I
find
will
some
show you
rocks that
guys
fit
when
the
you
cup of your
get the
hand.
chance to do.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Those will
Anyway,
do.
We're
Follow.
gathering rocks, and now Rost is trying to beat us at a foot race while having a head start, which isn't fair because we have tiny ass legs. Quite clearly. If we ever even try to escape, we'll just get run over, to be honest. So
There's
alright,
the
so
herd.
more of the tutorial
Alright,
section goes on.
It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them. How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy, unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Now you can't die in the tutorial section. You mean you can't fail it and it will become a game over kind of thing, and then you just instantly restart where the tutorial left off. But basically speaking, you can't die. Anyway, that's a silent takedown by Rost. Basically what we were supposed to learn in this section. So
There. Come, girl, it's safe now.
I always go directly down the rocks. I mean, you're supposed to go down the slope on the right, but this way is kind of
Harvest
shorter,
a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows. Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there.
And now we gather some ridgewood so that we can literally craft
Use the
arrows.
stalks as arrow shafts and metal shards for arrowheads. Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Like I said, episode 1 is all a long tutorial, but thank goodness from episode 2 we're gonna start doing some real content of the game, and I am going for 100%, so it's going to be a long playthrough, but one that's gonna be worth it.
The Strider, one of the weaker machines, but even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study your prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable, like its eye. Can you guess another?
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Good strike!
Okay, I kinda cut it off. Rost would be asking how Eloy knew. Eloy would say because of the
You did well
focus,
today,
and
but you have much
Rost
to
would be
learn.
like, stop playing games.
Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That's
That
the
boy!
conversation that I cut
one
off by
running the
shooting
brave
the
trails.
canister
Follow
too early,
Eloy,
so
quick!
my bad on that. Anyway, again, Rost with the tricks to get a head start on us. Don't know why, but it is what it is. So let's follow him with our tiny legs. So you'd think the game would start here, but no, we are still in the tutorial section. Still moving strong, still pushing through, trying to get the tutorial done, but in due time we will. But as of now, we still have to keep pushing forward.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and it will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not. Aloy!
Alright, so this is basically like an examination of some sorts. We have gone through the tutorial for everything, and then now it's like a test to see
You can move
if
slowly
we literally
and
learned
quietly so I
anything
can
from the
sneak
tutorial.
past.
Nothing big, man.
Can't let them see me.
I just simply don't want the watchers to see us. Nothing too big. We're just gonna let this one come around go back the other direction and then we can move on from this section. Nothing too big, nothing too problematic for us to worry about in fact, and yeah, we keep on moving forward.
Got to be careful. I need to see their paths. Almost there.
And now we just have one more water to get through and then we get to our guy. Use the same focus to try get him out of here and life will be good.
There he is. Hey!
What? How is this? Shh.
Follow me.
How do you know to avoid them? How are you doing this? How is this possible?
And that's about it. Nothing too big, nothing too problematic as you can see.
So, it is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips. They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now. Back to Mother's heart. And you...
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law.
It's really sad that Aloy has to go through
We'll
so
go
much
home now.
rejection as a child.
Follow.
You have no idea what that can do to the psychology of a
I
child.
know the
man.
way.
It's not cool. But anyway, those is the rules of the place where they live, so
Seal your lips. Seal your lips, boy. Seal your lips.
Stay away, no mother!
okay, so these are flashpoints. They give you, and I'm using air quotes, a choice to make. From the playthroughs that I've done, these choices really change nothing in the grand scheme of things. They're just there to give you some player agency once in a while. And so I've picked the brain option to hit the rock out of his hand because that's the coolest one.
You're
But
bleeding.
yeah, kids are just
Let me have a look.
jacks. Well, some of them are just jacks at this age, so
Here,
nothing too
hold
big
still.
to be
I'll get
too
it.
concerned
Why?
about. So
Why am I an outcast?
now Aloy is asking
This is
some
not
really
the time.
good and difficult
Who
questions.
was
which
my
I like.
mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How
can
do I
just
do
feel
it?
the sadness and desperation
me.
in her voice,
The
man.
proving. The tribe's rite of
She
passage
hates
held every
being an
year.
outcast.
Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
Boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard, and it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
I love the enthusiasm. When you have a goal, nothing can stop you from achieving it. Anyway, this is an extended training montage, which is really cool, but this is also where my commentary ends for the start of this episode. So I will catch all of you guys in the next one. So stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody you love them today, and I shall catch you all in the next episode. Bye guys.
Coming.